Yes, students, we had a lot of discussion on the splitting of d orbitals in various geometries. Now let us focus our attention on octahedral complexes. In octahedral complexes, how will electron distribute in various orbitals? That we have to find out, because splitting is there, and because of splitting, two energy levels are there in octahedral complexes, which is the lower energy level, right, T2G, which has three orbitals, dxy, dyz and dxz. By how much quantity the T2G orbitals have decreased in energy compared to barycenter, compared to center of gravity energy, compared to equilibrium energy? By just 4 dq or zero point 0.4 delta O. On the other hand, Eg orbital, Eg set, dx square minus y square and dz square are increased in energy by how much amount? 6 dq or zero point 0.6 delta O. Electronic configuration now is not usual, because in general sense 5d orbitals are degenerate, but here they have split it in the two parts. So how is electronic configuration? Let us see. When first electron comes, electron wants stability. Electron will prefer to enter in the low energy orbital, a bit natural. Because of splitting, one provision occurs there. Electron can enter in a low energy orbital, which is that T2G orbital. So first electron will enter in T2G orbital. Second electron also will prefer the T2G orbital, but Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity will be followed. Electron will not pair here. Electron will prefer other orbital in T2G. If third electron comes, then electron will enter in third T2G orbital. So now three unpaired electrons you can find. Where? In D3 electronic configuration. Actually, changes are there after D3. Means suppose if I am with the 4 electrons in the d orbital, 3 electron configuration we have studied, where will that fourth electron go? Fourth electron will pair here in T2G orbital or will go in the higher energy level orbital? It depends upon the situation. Electron wants stability. Wherever less investment of energy is there, that it will prefer. Now you will be the question, what kind of investment? See, to move electron from low energy level to high energy level, excitation is necessary. Otherwise it would have been in the T2G orbital, and for excitation it should take some energy. So that's the investment of energy. Other, though we say pairing of electron occurs, but after all both are electrons, no? Electron-electron repulsion should be there. Their spins are different, therefore they are pairing. But while bringing them together, while forcing them to come together, some energy needed to provide. Again, that's the investment. Two options of investments are there. One, excitation of electron and entry in the Eg orbital, and second, pairing in the T2G. How much energy is necessary to excite electron from T2G to the Eg? Yes, you have studied that splitting parameter. What is the name of that splitting parameter? Delta O or 10 dq. That much amount of energy necessary. And how much energy necessary for pairing? Let me say it is capital P. That's a pairing energy. If this pairing energy is high, means delta O is less than the pairing energy, then electron will prefer to excite in the higher energy orbital. If delta O is high, means excitation is high, more energy necessary, then electron will not go to invest that much energy. Wherever less amount of energy investment is there, that electron will prefer, so electron will pair. So who decides where will electron enter? The splitting parameter and pairing energy both do decide. A relationship between them will decide where will electron enter. If delta O is less than the pairing energy, electron will excite in the Eg orbital. If delta O is greater than the pairing energy, then electron will pair here in the T2G orbital. Wherever less energy, that electron will prefer. To make this concept clear, I give you example. Suppose if you want to go to the one place and you are on the bus stop, and bus came which is going to your destination, but bus is full, means by standing you may need to go. Means standing is somewhat uncomfort, as like electron has uncomfort to pair. So it is one kind of uncomfort. But at that time, what will you think? When is the next bus? If next bus is very soon, nearby it is coming within few minutes, then what will you do? You will prefer not to enter in this bus. You will wait for other bus because in very short time it is coming. So if that gap is very small, the electron will not pair in T2G orbital, electron will enter in the EG orbital. By any means, the next bus is coming after 2 hours. Means consider long duration it is coming. Then what will you say? Instead of waiting here for the 2 hours, it is better to enter in this bus. Little uncomfort is there, but more uncomfort is where? If standing for the 2 hours or waiting for the 2 hours. So where is a more comfort relatively that you will prefer? Same electron does. If pairing is easy, means pairing energy less than the delta O, electron will pair. If pairing is difficult, excitation is easy, electron will excite in the EG orbital. Yes. So fourth electron will enter in T2G orbital if delta O is larger. Will go in EG orbital if delta O is smaller. Are you following? So what we say for that? Suppose if fourth electron is going in the higher EG orbital, then 4 unpaired electron remains. And if electron pairs in the T2G orbital, 2 unpaired electron remains. So first electronic configuration where more number of unpaired electrons are there, we say high spin electronic configuration. And where electron pairs are less, we say low spin electronic configuration. Now answer for my question. What can be the condition for high spin electronic configuration? For high spin, electron has to excite. So delta O should be less than the pairing energy. What should be the condition for low spin? Delta O greater than pairing energy. In short, smaller the delta O, high spin complexes. Larger the delta O, low spin complexes. Now one more example. Say D5 electronic configuration if I discuss. Then as usual, first electron in T2G, second electron in T2G, third electron also in T2G. Now 3 unpaired electrons are there. Now fourth electron, I told you, if delta O is smaller, will go in the EG orbital. If delta O is larger, will pair in the T2G. Likewise, the case will be for the fifth electron. Now, if high spin complexes are there, then 3 electrons in T2G, fourth electron in EG, fifth electron also will go in the EG orbital. So 5 unpaired electrons will be there if the high spin is a case for the complex, if delta O is smaller than the P. On the other hand, if low spin is a case, then first electron T2G, second and T2G, third electron T2G, fourth electron will pair, fifth electron also will pair. Now only one unpaired electron will be left. Likewise, we have to study the electronic configuration right from D1 to D10 for two kinds of systems, high spin system and low spin system. Let us know what actually electronic configurations are there for these two cases. What is the condition? Delta O is greater than the pairing energy means low spin. Delta O is less than pairing energy means high spin. Now you will be the question on what factor delta O depends, that we are discussing. But only just remember gaps we are comparing with the pairing energy. Let us discuss high spin electronic configuration right from D1 to D10. Two sets of d orbitals are there. Lower set is T2G, which encompasses 3 orbitals dxy, dyg, dxz, and higher set is EG, which encompasses 2 orbitals dx square minus y square and dz square. Delta O is less than the pairing energy. First electron will enter in the T2G orbital. So electronic configuration is T2G1, EG0. Let us see what about the second electron. Second electron also enters in the T2G orbital. So electronic configuration now is T2G2, EG0. Third electron in T2G orbital. Electronic configuration T2G3, EG0. Fourth electron T2G3 and EG1. Why? Delta O is less than the pairing energy. Fifth electron in the EG orbital. T2G3 and EG2. Sixth electron. See, the pairing should be there. There is no alternative. So T2G4 and EG2. Seventh electron in T2G orbital. So T2G5 and EG2. Eighth electron in T2G orbital should go. Yes. And T2G6 and EG2 electronic configuration. See the ninth electron. Yes, in EG orbital. So T2G6 and EG3. Now 10th electron, no alternative, will enter in EG orbital. So T2G6 and EG4. Now I want to discuss electronic configuration in the low spin case where T2G and EG separation will be more, splitting parameter will be more. What will be the condition? Delta O greater than pairing energy. As I discussed here for the high spin case, let us discuss those things for the low spin case one by one, right from D1 electronic configuration to D10 electronic configuration. Keep in mind our splitting parameter now is larger, so pairing should be preferred. pairing should be easy. So from fourth electron onwards, pairing should be there. Fifth electron also pair, sixth electron also will pair. Seventh electron only has no choice, therefore will go in the higher energy level orbital. That's a Eg orbital. Let us see now the electronic configuration right from D1. First electron as usual enter in the T2G set. There is no alternative, low energy state. Second electron will be in the T2G set only because low energy state. Third electron will go in the again T2G set because it's a low energy state. Now fourth electron is in dilemma. Shall it go to higher or lower? Yes, it enter in the lower. Why? Because pairing is easy. Fifth electron also has paired here. It is easy for the electron to pair. Sixth electron also will pair because it's easy for pairing. Now seventh electron onwards, there's a no alternative. Electron will enter in the Eg orbital. Eighth electron also will enter in what the Eg orbital. Ninth electron will pair in the Eg orbital because there is a no choice. See here. And last electron will enter in again the Eg orbital and will pair, causing electronic configuration T2G6 Eg4. I hope you are getting the point. Now, as a homework, I ask you the one question. In D6 electronic configuration, how many unpaired electrons are there in high spin case as well as low spin case? That you have to answer in comment box. I'm waiting for your answers.